that up, pull this up, click this up. Wait, stream to load, make sure I didn't unmute myself. Okay, we're good, we're good. Hello chat, how are you doing? Welcome back to Final Fantasy numero 16. Last time... Frick, I forgot to get water. I told myself to do 2 things before starting stream, and I forgot one of them. I'll be back in a second, chat. Always refill your water before stream. You get thirsty. Alright, we have the water. Yeah, scoot forward. We have the controller. Everything appears to be running as intended. So let's continue where we left off. Back at our home base, with our brother hopefully with us this time. Our uncle's hopefully still alive. Our evil mother dead. I remember that part. Good work. I've been waiting for that to happen since the first stream. What else? Oh, Jill's gonna be here. It's gonna be great. You know, it's the first time loading up the game since installing it on the other drive. You know, the one that works. I had to clear out a bit of space in order to do so, but it should be fine. Yeah, see, there we go. Just check that all my settings are looking good. Custom graphics preset. Yeah, this looks like I edited the settings slightly. Where's auto? Nope. Stop that. Go through the door again, Clive.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Nope. This way.
There's barely been a shipment in since the sky started boiling.
Just a few more days without a visit and we'll have to start eating the blankets.
No, don't eat the blankets. What happened?
You making them skies then?
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
How is
He's
Gav?
with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project.
What is she
Sent an
doing?
owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
Uh-huh.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
So last time we broke this big crystal and fought Bahamut, so all that's left is this big crystal in the middle of nowhere. with all sorts of issues. I still don't like the pit. The pit is making me very uncomfortable. Vivian, what do you have to say? Tell me about the realm.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe?
It's
Not
just
that you
how
are
I
to blame
do.
for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
Which
I'm
one?
sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
Uh-huh.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
Are you sure
I
about
believe
that?
there's one to be found.
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
All right, what do we got? Give us a recap, give us an explanation, help me understand what the plan is, besides destroy Crystal, win game.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us.
Okay, cool.
Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble.
Classic.
Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos.
Chaos!
It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
So we should go break the last crystal is what you're telling me.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal.
What, that it's the end of the
Without
world?
the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend
Yeah,
themselves
they're not gonna know how
against
to do
those
that.
who would
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Have we considered breaking their crystal and saving the world? I'm pretty sure that's the path. It's the only one left, actually. There's no other crystals for me to shatter. Which means I have to be correct.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Maybe. I don't know.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Yes.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Yep.
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell
Moss
you
the
more.
Chronicler,
Alas,
got it. We'll go
if they're
find
all
the book.
remaining copies, you will forgive me.
Certainly not. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom.
Thank you.
Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Yippee! The bard is singing about our victory in the Republic.
Clive, we have a problem.
Man,
Only one.
It would. Actually, there are three.
three
We had bloody
problems?
owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage. And even if I could get word to all of them, which means...
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Alright, alright. Let's go help people out, because that's 2/3 of what we can do in this game. Starting with Northreach, because it was the first one to pop up.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole
Well,
of
the wall
Oriflamme
won't
under
stop
flood.
Then we're next.
Where? Oh, this is the what's-her-face person. She runs the local hostel.
But you can.
Where is she?
Lord, milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
Where are they?
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Akashic, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultima's thralls.
Rats.
And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what...
Then we'll look for her there.
Back to the garrison. No, we didn't spawn at the garrison. We started at the gates. Oh, that's the gates are connected to the gate. No, they're not. The garrison's that way. The gates are behind me.
All left for more on the captain's orders.
I'm here to help.
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
I'm here to help.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives.
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk.
Nice work, kid.
I'll have a word with him.
Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly, and sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need...
How like you to consider my needs.
Hey, yo?
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Survivors, I'm gonna need information. You there? What happened? Tell me everything.
You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family. They're still in the capital.
I'm sorry, darling. I truly am. Don't leave me, Pa.
It's all right. Give me your arm.
Did you see the
Creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for
Do you remember where you...
on the road from Oriflamme.
More.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now.
How do I get out of here? That way.
We should head for more.
You saw those soldiers. You saw them.
The townspeople have a right to be afraid, but none of them of me.
It was all they could do to escape.
If only I had like a horse or something to ride around faster. I don't know if me pushing the button is what caused him to go faster. Oh, I haven't looked at the Bahamut abilities yet, have I? Oh, you can do that in a bit. I do think a sprint button and a mini-map would have gone very well for this game. I dislike having the ability to sprint but not having any agency over when you will be able to sprint. Alright.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me!
Whee! Burn! Die! I remember these skills. That's not a dash. New enemies?
Save your strength.
Oop. Get spell shield shattered. I don't know what that was. I forgot what it's called. How many groups of enemies are there here? Wait. Teleporting away while I'm trying to hit you with ignition? Rude. Stop that. Keep up that bonus number. Get back here. Don't need to dodge when I can just do this. Dead. Da 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 da. Level up. Oh. Yeah. Can't tell if the stat bonuses are big or small or just normal.
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
We killed a small group of enemies.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we should. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives. Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love.
Uh-huh.
And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Hey, yo.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Nice. One second. All right, on to the next town. Which is over here. We're going to visit Martha. Our good friend who we've helped at least 2 times already, if not 3. Small bit of dropped frames. Where did that happen? And that last stream too. I don't know why.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Well, I'm not a healer, so I can't help.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit.
Aha.
There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
It tends to happen when 100 plus dudes come and
I
try to
thought you'd
blow you
never
up all at
offer.
once.
Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Not sure how to feel about men being pleased to see me, but to each their own.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
Almost certainly more.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
No.
Not a chance.
Excuse me, sir. I'm here to help. What's going on here, friendos? I'm here to helpity-do.
Clive, wounded.
No, I'm not. Ah!
We deal with the Akashic first.
Torgal, get him! Whee! Die. Alright, that was definitely less than 100. I was expecting there to be a second or third wave like the last one.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
Hi there.
If you've come to rob this place...
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time...
Wade's men?
Wade sent his men here.
And how did you come to be? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the... Martha will see you're looked up.
We gotta go find Wade. This is more important. Never mind. I'm sure Wade is fine.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of a cache, and they got wounded with them!
Damn it all!
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will.
Do we have any, like, explosives that people can just throw at the lift? Well, not at the lift itself, mind you, but at the swarm of enemies coming to the lift.
Mad dogs.
Going down? I was told there'd be enemies down here. Where are they?
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So Wade.
Hello, Wade.
Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help, and by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Twiddles!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Yippee! Flames of rebirth! Mode, we start punching them, we do this, do that. Oh, I thought he was already stacked. Oops. Whee! Oh. This guy's got a real hard outer shell.
Soil and stone!
I'm fine. Worry about yourself, Sir Wade. Careful, my lord, as I'm striking him to kill off the turtle enemy. I know what I'm doing.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
Uh-huh.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Martha, what are you doing down here?
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down East Pool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
We gotta take the lift back up to get over there? Why did they make this town the only way to get between 3 places? Who designed this? The lift makes sense. I like the lift. Lift is good for defensive purposes. Why we couldn't just go around hugging the wall or something? I don't know, man.
My brothers.
Listen, guys, I'm still trying to figure this out myself. That guy is still dying on the street even after 2 fights. Oh, what? Yeah, that was 2 fights.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
Okay, so the button... There is no apparent button that does make you start sprinting, which is annoying. Oh, goblins!
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
No, not the chocobos! I'm sorry, buddy. But it had to be done. Oh.
Something's coming.
Ooh, it's an eyeball guy.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
I had to put down some chocobos that have been corrupted.
Shall we? Too slow.
Burn! Dead. Da, 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 da. Nope. Alright. This game's not giving me the fanfare enough. I deserve it. I won.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Nothing bad's gonna happen to my boy Wade, right?
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Yippee!
My lord, there's some... Oscar?
Hello there. Nice to meet you, Mr. Oscar.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Ah.
Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
But I'm Sid right now.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable and not that Sir Wade and the...
It's all right. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire?
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
He can train under my uncle.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Alright, that's 2 out of 3 done. On to the next one. Off to Dry Desert. AKA former Kupka Titan place.
Fucking thieving bastards.
My shop.
Where's the guy located? Oh, he was back there.
Why would anyone do such a thing?
He was right here the whole time. Hello, Lubor.
Sid. Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle.
She is.
Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place, but the fact is...
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've... And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing, it will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid.
Damn.
And you
She's
will
hard
have
to argue
wasted
with.
much of your precious time.
Alright, down the rabbit hole we go.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Everybody shut up, I'm in charge now. Oh no, they're gonna fight.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor.
Victor.
What's he
I'm
doing
here to talk like adults.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos.
Chaos.
And the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the wreaths, these accursed skies, or an entire...
We're still working on the skies.
We're gonna...
But in the
We're
meantime,
working on fixing the
we
skies.
can find a solution to
We can
Dalamil's
try to figure out your problems
I
while we're
hope
working
so.
on that. The game plot needs to progress a little bit more before we can fix the sky for you. Everybody's so angry.
So, you see my predicament?
Yep.
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
A house divided
And if
cannot
there's one
stand,
thing
as they
bandits
say.
like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Which one? Oh.
Well,
The other Sid wasn't an outlaw. Was
if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action.
A common enemy. The
Victor,
best way to
pay
unite
Conrad a
people.
visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talk.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
What he means to say is yes. I'm here to recruit you to the cause.
Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself.
Actually, she uses
Conrad.
a rapier.
May I introduce you to Jane? commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
Oh.
A pleasure, my lady.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told that there aren't any men left up.
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamel's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
He's on board. We've successfully talked him into
I can't believe that actually
picking
worked.
his own thing.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt.
I could tell.
And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid.
Cool. All right, on to the next one.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Yep.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is, Natalie. Allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital stores.
Oh, yes, they're
Lubor
absolutely
says
awful.
that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Yep.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens, which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have if our humble town is to endure not only...
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
She knows. She knows. She figured us out.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
You're going to just say it.
She saw
It
right
was
through
bad.
it. No, I didn't say it was good. Merely that it... Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
My shop.
Why would anyone do so?
Hello.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have, with time.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
What? When was lunch?
I take it your scouts found the
I
bandits.
never got lunch.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they...
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to...
Very well.
He's got a plan.
Rest, my friend. The stakes I concede are high.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Hopefully they'll be
Then
more
it will be
inclined
for
to
us
beat
to
each
see
other
that
up.
their
Or to
hands
beat
are kept
the
occupied.
bandits up.
And I do mean us.
I thought you...
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
I'm expecting to get some form of recompense for my heroic duties in saving the town.
The
but it's not good enough to bug us.
I'll take that one.
Die.
It's all yours.
That one's mine, though. Bad bandit. Bad.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Nice try. Too slow. Come on. That's better.
Holy, I should have bought more potions!
To me, boy. To me, boy.
It's okay, I think I can heal an Ifrit turn.
To me, boy. I won't die.
Alright, I gotta restock on potions. That's not good.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting.
Then we should hurry.
Let's hope they were able to do it. Those guys weren't too hard. I just lacked healing items because I forgot to restock after last time. Uh-oh. Oh no! Don't do it.
Natalie,
Ugh.
I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalamil.
We all saved Dalamil.
Now shake hands and make up.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details?
Yeah.
We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Shut up.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Thank you for the stuff. I will spend this immediately to stock up on things.
Our friends seem to have things under control.
Think. Back to the hideaway. Da 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 da.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Saw what?
Was wondering what else from all our friends to thank. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
The plot
Luck,
armor.
I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos, and the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part. Now's the time to visit the infirmary.
Thank you, Otto.
Joshua's awake. It's time to visit the infirmary, but first I need to stop by the potion shop. Except the game's gonna spit me out in the infirmary, so I don't get to stop by the potion shop.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
Yes. Exactly.
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Yes, tell us everything.
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts.
And what happened to your attendant friend?
18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs.
Oh-ho-ho.
He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason.
I'm the chosen one?
All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
I've got 5.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
To do what?
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost.
How is he still out and doing things if you've got a prison
We
for
must
him?
find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Where's your attendant?
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
What happened to Gav?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Canver? I hardly know her.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall.
And
Otto,
we
prepare a
shall.
Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map.
For the map!
Here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
Exactly.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
Good, we can go find your attendant.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Where are we going? Where's the capital of the Free City? Oh, we gotta walk there. It's this place, isn't it? Alright, time for another walking sequence. In the desert. Through Dalmekia. Torgal, good job keeping it. I forgot to buy potions! Cloak and dagger?
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
I'm trying, but the game does not provide a sprint button, so I can't. Well, speaking of, let me just... What are my abilities as Bahamut? That's so funny. Okay. Hit him with the infinity balls. Mega flare. Magic attack. Giga flare. Woo! We want that. We want Giga flare. Here's the next part. What do I replace? Let's replace you for Bahamut right now. That gives me my wings of light. And I swap this out for Giga Flare for the big laser beam. Flare breath is just so funny looking. I can't see myself using that without it being incredibly dumb.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
My Mega Flare is at 0. Okay, we charge and 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 we charge. Okay, we hit 1, alright. Okay. Do I see two? Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, yeah, okay. That's pretty good. I think it's better than the Bahamut ability I'd been using. Oh, I have to be in combat to start charging? Boo. Okay, so 2's the max. Whee! Die! Woo! Why is this whole the whole build for Bahamut is just so silly to me. Alright, you need to get out of here too. You get dragon wings to just charge up, and then you can just maneuver around and not get hit. And then when you release it, starts raining light around
She's
us.
strong-willed, loyal, deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
What? Line to me, charging up the Mega Flare. Come at me, enemies! It's got a bit of cast time, but I think it's well worth the usage. Hello there.
I do. Where are you off to now then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself, you know?
Dude, I just wanted to see if you sold potions. I don't care about the other stuff right now, if I'm honest.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
What do you mean? Why? We wouldn't be going that way anyways. That's where the Republican army is set up. We're not here to fight them. We're here to rescue our people and kill anyone who tries to stop us. We're not here to go on random side quests and fixing aether floods. Yes, be distracted by the other things. Ignore the winged man. There we go, we did two. Die! Nice work, team. I especially like the part where I started raining giant light rays from the sky to kill everyone.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Thank you for not stopping me at the gate with a pointless cutscene.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Okay, but first we stop by the shop, right?
Here, take a look at my wares. A fine choice. Of course. Anything else?
I have upgraded versions of all of these. Let's buy a bunch of these.
Of course. A fine choice.
Knock knock, we brought Joshua. Please do not kill me. I am friend. Ah! Who for it art thou?
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne.
Mm-hmm.
Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector.
Neat!
Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Yep.
Come now.
Thank you
Tell
very
us
much,
what you've
friend.
discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
Uh-oh.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Meanwhile, in Canver.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Guys, I don't think your location is as safe as you thought.
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
No, I don't think that's why he's there.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Oh, frick.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
He's talking about Mid.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Yeah, his weird summon a dragon head to go blah power is kind of weird.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
Since the start?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Tapestry?
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima.
Looks kind of like Garuda to me.
He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Nothing could possibly go wrong through this interaction. We're gonna go in the city, we're gonna save our people, and then we're gonna leave. You know, probably. Maybe we'll fight Captain Flamboyant while we're there.
farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
I wonder where our friends could be. All right. Quick, before it gets too bright out. Oh, we're still not in. All right.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Come on. Already with the slow walking.
Cyril.
Does he know everyone?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins.
What does he have?
Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix.
What about the Ifrit?
Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
No? Just me?
I see.
Alright.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
I mean, I'll take the extra hands to help with stuff, but...
Pray accept this token.
Nice! Phoenix
For as long
down.
as you bear it, members of... If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
I hardly
about
know
this.
her.
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities under sea?
Surely we just need to keep going forward, correct? Yep. I love the hold forward strategy. And I've got my potions back. Whee! Jill, it's already dead. You can calm down, friend. I'm sure if the orcs end up becoming an issue, the city guard will be able to handle them.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
It's probably in the process of falling if it hasn't already.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Or trying to.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Half expected Ultima to peek his shiny head out from around the corner and be like, hee hee hee, I'm watching you. Where are you going? Tee hee. Anyways, off to the free cities. Where we're gonna free the cities from the free cities. Well, this is the warehouse.
Sounds like thunder.
It does indeed sound like thunder. But those are probably the cannons. And Ultima.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any
Uncle's
trouble on
gonna be
the
so
road?
happy to see Joshua. He's gonna get the spring in his
Nothing
step
we
back
couldn't
again.
handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Come on,
told me
Uncle.
all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol. But everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
Come on, Uncle. Group hug. Come on. Come on.
Boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Alright. Now we gotta get the hell out of here. What's the plan?
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Well,
mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long.
You don't say.
We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We
split
split up
into two parties.
Yep.
I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all.
Perfect.
We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
We're building a boat?
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Those two are funny.
Shall we then?
I call dibs on Torgal.
Keep Clive safe.
Yes!
Be careful.
I get the dog.
You too.
Come on, boy. Even fall. What about odd fall?
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
Yeah, you don't say! Ah! Don't mind me! This strategy is so stupid. Mega Flare.
Nice try.
I got the achievement for using the Mega Flare level 2 enough. That's so funny. That's like the most powerful ability the game's given us all game. Why do they expect me not to just use it at every opportunity? This way, friends, this way. While your allies are distracted with my dog, I'm going to charge up Mega Flare level 2. Yippee! Die! Double die! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Who said new enemies couldn't come here?
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
I want to say not good things happen to the Royal Army, probably. I'm no expert, but it seems like that's what happened here. How many are there? Alright, there's a couple. Giga Flare!
Nice try.
I'm just gonna do this real quick, don't mind me, you can stay over there. Ah! Oh, I can dodge and keep charging! This is the best ability in the game! I'm back in the game, chat. All it took was one absurdly powerful ability, and combat is fun again. What's up, guys? I'm coming over to the stairs. Don't mind me, I wanted the item here. Mega Flare level 2. Pew pew pew. Laser beam! Oh yes, more enemies.
Nice try.
You're dead. Get parried, loser. Yippee! Level up!
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
God, I hope they are. But not in that way. Friendship laser! Oh! I'm just gonna back off a bit, you know. You can come to me if you. Oh! I can just dodge and do this.
Nice try.
Gut punch. Hey, that's my ability. He's stealing my fun laser. God, that's so good. Die! Oh, I hit this as he died, didn't I? Damn it, now it's on cooldown. What was the point?
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Clive, I don't want to spoil this for you, but I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anyone we're looking for in here, except maybe Ultima and the villains.
Where are they?
They were in the chamber earlier.
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Almost like Ultima came with them in the form of a flamboyant guy who we met earlier with Kupka. Oh, come on, sir.
Master! What does he want?
Don't mind me. Get the key. Mega flare! Ding dong.
You've caused quite the commotion.
Harbored.
But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Mega Flare! Stop moving.
Nice try.
Why do you have teleporty powers?
Nice try.
Friendship laser! Where'd you go? Went to my right. I went outside my range. I got the Titanic block achievement!
Little trick. You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired.
Because you're
It's
bad.
just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps
Chosen one.
this will kindle your flame.
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
Gungnir?
Watch closely, Mythos.
Dodge!
Yes! Yes!
Friendship laser! Friendship burning!
One is seldom enough.
50,000! Oh my god, he's got lots of them.
I wouldn't. Too slow.
My Mega Flare! Yes! It stacks! Laser beam! Now just stand still, please. Thank you, thank you.
Enjoying yourself? Nice try. Stop! More! Your thoughts. Give me
You're pronouncing it weirdly, and I don't like it.
more! More! Too slow. Nice try. Too slow.
I don't think you will, Creeping Darkness. I think you're gonna be staggered and then you're gonna be dead. Yeah, my friendship laser! These abilities are so dumb! I love them! He's staggered so he can't move, so you're just like, pew! It all goes right where he's at. And you're dead.
My liege.
Where? Cut his head off so Ultima can't possess him.
Clive!
Where's Jill? Oh, thank goodness.
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
I killed the dude.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could.
And then I killed this guy.
I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Can we please deliver the finishing blow to these people? Guys, I think there's a problem with the building. Probably foundational. How did none of the rubble hit that dude? Oh, it's this guy.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
Yep. I'm out of here.
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Yeah, both of y'all get out of here, please. This might turn into an Odin fight. Where's my dog? Where are my button prompts? The game is taking away my ability to fight people.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander.
The game's not letting
I
me
see
play.
why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
He's gonna Odin. He's Odining.
Try it.
Ouch. Uh-oh. Come on, let me fight him. He'd go down in like 10 minutes.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Jill, you don't have to. Last time you almost went into a coma, remember? Jill, I don't have the power to control your character.
Oi! This way! Hurry!
But we're not leaving without Jill. Oh, smart Torgal. Grabbing my sword.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Jill, dodge. Jill, dodge. Jill? Dodge? Please? What do you mean sometime later?
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him.
Give me some potion. I'll be back up in no time.
This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece.
Uncle.
All right.
And how is he?
Probably still alive.
Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
Aha.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
Yep.
I wouldn't go that far.
He's awake.
Clive!
You're awake.
My boy.
Where's Jill?
Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him.
But where is Jill?
Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere.
What do you mean?
It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do.
Hang on, we got a likely Banivator restricted. Goodbye, bot. Thank you for stopping by. Please never come back.
Bonzotto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
No, it won't. Can't believe the game forced me into a fight that it was gonna just force me to lose.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
New items are available at Charon's. Oh, let me go see if I can smith anything.
So what do I owe the honor? So will it be?
Ooh.
Not bad, if I do
New
say so myself.
weapon.
No scratches, right?
Oh. That's expensive.
And?
Still alive, are you?
Surprisingly.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
This is better than the sword I just made! Did I just make one of these? What did I just make? I made something, but I didn't equip it because I couldn't.
Finished, are you?
I made the rune belt +1. Hey, we mastered that. I'm so close. Alright.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tons of plenty to guide you in your search.
What happened to Yote? She's still here somewhere?
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to me?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crooked?
Clive, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell.
They're all right.
They're probably alright. I can't say for certain.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings...
Sitting under a pile of rubble.
But we were able to save a few bits and bits. The more personal items we gave to the next.
Check Mid's storage spot for more information. Thank you.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Alright. Brief break so that I can use the restroom, and then we'll try to get a bit more done today. I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, I'm back. I notice a reset and recommended abilities. I'm not going to do that. I can upgrade my limit break. Well, I should have done that earlier if I saw that. Limit break is good. To the dungeons.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then do you think Lid's ship will ever sail?
Yes. What does this book say?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it.
Probably.
I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Unless?
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Oh, riddles!
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Thought it meant Sid's Opus, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be Mid. Mid has something, but no. It's never that simple. I'm taking... No, this is the correct way. I was taking the long way around.
Well, did you find anything?
No.
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee, unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she copped. Surprised us all. Not least her dad. What's that battered old box have to do with it?
I think Sid may have hidden something.
Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a Akashic and the valleys are full of ether?
I don't know, man. Figure it out. They don't pay me enough to be in charge of all this. Back up, kids! I'm opening up the boombox.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
Let me have a look.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So
What?
we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All right.
And inspect it.
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah! New music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once. Said it was the stuff. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Da 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 da.
Just the two I was looking
Uh-oh.
for.
Aye,
Actually, yes.
What?
The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his
No, we're not the Prince's keepers.
I'd rather he did so in bed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back, though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
I will do my best, but no promises.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
All right. I'm pretty sure the bad guys aren't going to kill me.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails.
That's the fight symbol. Who are we fighting down here? It's got to be more of the Akashic people, right? Mid, I found the piece. Nice work with the labor, team.
All right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Hurry, hurry! Torgal, you're doing great work, buddy. 4 men and a dog. Against the combined might of whatever the hell's beyond that doorway. It's just a bunch of Akashic soldiers who got left behind.
Here they come.
The game's gonna let me do the fighting this time, right? It's not gonna absolutely screw me sideways.
Mid needs every moment we can give her.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield.
I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind you? I'll have you know earthquake here. One struck clear into the heart of every man in the Twins.
Oh! It can go up to level 3 since I upgraded it! Whoa! Level 4? Guys, I know this is taking longer than it normally should. But, kaboom! I love AoE damage.
How are we doing, Mid? I thought you said that ship was fast! Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on, then! Which of you lot fancies meeting?
Don't let the coffin get heard. We don't to pay and I'll be damned if I'm going first.
I love charging my Mega Flare while the enemies enter the arena so that I'm 1.5 in before they can even attack me. I was gonna say I want that move, Joshua, but I have that move. Yippee! Laser beam! We had the same idea, but he's a little bit bigger, so his damage... Oh, I do get LB3 now. Holy... Okay, so the whole point of the Titan abilities, I'm just now realizing is to use them as you're about to get hit, it activates as a block, and then it beefs up the attack.
It's over.
Alright. I kind of like the Bahamut abilities. They're pretty good. I think that's all of them, guys. Let's get to the ship.
That was easy enough.
Don't jinx it, Clive. Uncle still has time to do a heroic stay behind and fight the guys.
Captain?
Also, I could have sworn Dion would have been here.
Clive?
See? This is why I said we should have taken his head!
But I thought he was...
God.
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Why did we not cut his head off? Ah!
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
With the Cid? No way!
Up for another round?
Of course we are.
Right, Lord Rosfield?
My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my ex? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Just like your ours.
New plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor!
Can't I just use like a super move to kill these guys?
Slow ahead!
These guys aren't all going to be like as...
Tis not blood that runs through in every veins. These foes will not fall easily.
What are you talking about? They're just...
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
Hang on, guys. Hang on, I gotta keep charging, keep charging.
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Hang
I've
on,
already killed
almost.
at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Alright. Kaboom! These ones are a lot weaker than the last one we fought.
Should we make for the ship? Not yet. Wait for my signal.
Friendship laser! I love collateral damage, Ignis.
In your own time, Clive!
Ow!
Right, run for it!
Guys, what part of run did you not understand? Clive, what part of run did you not understand? Nice roll, Uncle. What about me? Use Phoenix Step. Sayonara, suckers. We successfully escaped on the Enterprise, and I leveled up, and it played the fanfare. Everything is coming up, Mike.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead!
Wait, can you help me get up first?
Hold on tight!
Wait, can I have some better stuff to hold on to, please? Mid, don't let me drop. Mid. 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 She's alive!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Uh-oh. We need Free Cities of Canver. We're on a boat!
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive?
Yep.
The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something.
Thank you.
On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
Uncle. Be careful.
Cheerio. Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
Step on the gas,
You would
Mid.
never hear the end of it.
Step on the gas. Or Crystal. Or, I don't know. Dion, what are you doing? Why are you back at the destroyed city?
Greek of mercy.
This is your first appearance to the stream. You just went to the rubble of the town? Where we had our big battle?
What have I done?
Small child, help him.
Lord.
Medicine girl! The girl who dropped off medicine! She's still here! All this time later. We're fighting on the boat? Well, guess we're fighting on the boat. Small space, hopefully they don't mind if it burns. Enterprise.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stone here.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
You what?
Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands!
There is a bit of a chill in the air, isn't there?
Let's see what this girl can do.
Are we gonna ram it? Please say we're just gonna crash our ship into theirs. Hello, Odin boy.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Guys! He's slicing at our ship. Evasive maneuvers.
Yes!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Good dodge, good dodge.
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Yeah, ram him, yeah! Can we deflect it somehow? Why is he not like, holy crap, that boat is fast? Look in the sky. No, nothing? We don't notice him start flying in the distance? Alright, boarding crew.
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
You guys stay there and defend the ship when Odin inevitably... Oh, hello there, friend. Odin.
Bloody hell! Out of starboard!
We are leaving his ship in the dust and leaving me stranded on his ship, but he's on our ship. This isn't good.
Where did you hide, Barnabas?
Don't mind me coming through. Pick it up. Pardon me. Excuse me. Just charging up me lasers. Don't mind me. Just wait a second. Hold on. Alright, now we're good. Oh, wrong button. B3!
Let's try. Let's try.
Why do these guys have ninjas? Giga Flare! Die. You'll excuse me, I'm going this way.
Please, don't kill me.
Okay.
I'm going to die.
Just no. I need to hurry.
Are you sure this was the right way? He's on our ship! No, what about Jill?
No! There he is! The king wants him alive! Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Extra shepherds!
Yeah, how about you guys just take a hike? Can't do that here? Alright, then go for a swim.
Who will steer the ship?
Alright, well, goodbye, friend. Friendship laser beam! All that's left now is the big guy. I pushed the button, it did not do the thing.
Let's try. Let's try.
Maximum overdrive? I'm just saying random stuff at this point. I don't know how to commentate on these battles. I'm just button mashing for the most part and seeing what works. Okay, and then we kill this guy, and then hopefully that's the last of them after the other guy. Currently fighting my dog.
She must be here somewhere.
Yeah, she's down here. Almost certainly. This is where I'd keep a prisoner.
I'm Justin! What the hell are you?
I'm an outlaw.
She won't take us yet.
Many of us
And only one.
Nice try.
Hope you don't mind that your boat is leaking. Jill, I'm getting you out of here.
You came.
Get back.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later.
We've got a boat. I need your help. He's on our boat. He's gonna blow it up. We gotta kill him. We gotta do something.
Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Maybe not.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
And he's gone. And he's about to cut the boat in two. This is the part where Bahamut shows up and saves us from certain damnation.
In earnest then.
Yes, the block attack. Woo! Oh, it worked. It worked well enough. Oh, but it parted the sea. Uh-oh. Mid, what are our odds looking like if the sea's split in twain? Also, Mid, what are the odds that this boat survives if the sea is split in twain? Mid! Mid, save us! I'm on the boat still! Alright, this is a problem. I really need to stop being on boats as they fall into giant crevices in the sea. Oh, and the crevice is still here! Because that makes sense. I forgot that Odin is also Moses.
Can you go on?
I think so.
How damaged is she? How long have they been at sea? What all did the Shiva damage do to her? How the hell did we get out of this? What's going on, man?
But to where?
Well, our ship is up. And that doesn't look good. In fact, that looks like Odin. Man, king, dude, Walood, person.
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery.
So he just wants to kill everyone.
Not if we destroy the last of the mother crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple?
Yeah, kinda.
The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Uh-oh. He's doing the thing.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me.
It's freeding time. We're going sicko mode on this guy. I sent Torgal with it, right? Nope, it's me and my dog. Up.
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty.
Hang on, I gotta charge up my laser beams. Hold on. Alright, so dodging means bigger charges.
Much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. Defend yourself.
Double the raining fire particle effects.
All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
Who said any of this was easy? I gotta push square so many times for this to work.
I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might.
Too slow.
Okay, we gotta cheese this as much as possible. I'm doing my best here, video game! How do you expect me to punch him faster?
You will assume the mantle you've been given.
That's okay, it's gonna give me a chance to
Thus
dodge.
is the light of hope severed.
Game? Alright, that wasn't fair, game.
You would yield so soon.
Never
Jill, I thought I told you to run!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name.
So he's a religious
We are
fanatic.
but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few.
Uh-huh.
Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations.
Yawn.
And shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And
And
why
what
hasn't he done
exactly
that?
would that be?
Yeah.
Why, loyal servants to God.
Ah, mind servants. Mind slaves, so to speak.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
I don't like the way he's talking about this.
Clive!
Is the water crashing in around us? Yep.
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try.
I have a feeling this is going to be big. What do you mean Clive bested? What do you mean? What? What?
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. You've seen the ice. Where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master.
I disagree.
Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
Has that red spot always been up there?
But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
I don't know if I would go that far, but...
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill.
Okay, but Kubka was asking for it.
What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with.
She's the big spoon in the relationship, I see.
Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Hand holding! Hand holding! Uncensored! What are you doing? They aren't even married yet! Holy!
No way is beyond saving.
This is why it's a mature rated game.
Provided they
How
want
dare
to be
they hold
saved.
hands?
You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done.
Stop focusing on the hands!
Change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Is it... What is it? I got an idea, but if she does that, then we're gonna be down to just our dog who can help us.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
She's giving me Shiva!
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
But how could Shiva possibly be more powerful than Bahamut? And did we have to be naked for this?
This burden.
Well, I guess technically they're
I'll give
drying
you
their
the strength
clothes,
to bear
but...
it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry,
My sins, my pain, my sorrow. I see now that they are all a part of me.
Is this gonna, like, repair her soul? All that's left to steal now is Odin. Are they gonna kiss? Maybe we shouldn't have done that without a medical team here to help.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
Are they gonna kiss?
I promise you, Jill.
Hand holding? Hello, Power Boston.
We will find a way.
We just got out of the ocean. I just absorbed her ice powers, and I think they're about to kiss. This is a very lewd part of the game. They've held hands like twice already this section. I can't believe this is happening. It's pretty good. I finally got to the point where one of the powers I have is very fun to use.
That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
Are you going to send her back to the hideout? It's got its ups and downs, I'll say that much.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
Okay, but if I turn into Ultima, you gotta kill me, right? Okay? I think I'm relatively close to where the ending of the game should be.
I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Because there's only like one more big bad dude, and of course... Yes! Yes, they kissed! Yes! Thank God. Yeah, there's like one more major... See? What's that red dot by the moon? How long has that been there? I'm also hyped for Final Fantasy MTG. I don't even play the game, but I'll probably buy some of the card packs and try to get characters I like. Quick, put your clothes on before they... Okay, good. That would have been real awkward if we'd found our people and then... Is Jill not coming with us? What happened to Torgal? Chat, are we cooked? Did I just eat my wife? Oh, thank God. Yeah, gameplay is pretty good. Like I said, it's got its ups and downs. There's some parts that are fine. There's some parts that are like, why are you letting me do this fight when it's clearly not intended to be beaten? The gameplay of 15 was... Yeah, I can see why it's not, like, amazing, but... Overall, I enjoyed the story and the characters more than the fighting bits. And Cake and I got distracted questing for a while.
Do we pursue him?
Not yet.
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Is it turning the boat into an airship? Because that would be great.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
Yep.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her.
That's why you just let Ignis
we're
drive.
coming now. We'll need a plan.
And you just chill in the back seat, playing whatever Final Fantasy music you want.
Then let's go home and find one.
Okay, but they gotta send a small boat to us first.
Ash will have to wait.
Good morning, Torgal. We have successfully become one, according to the achievement I just got. We're going back home.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two.
Yep.
She's always been partial to a tall tale.
Nope, that's real.
But there's tall, and then there's tall.
Nope, that's...
I struggle to believe it myself.
That one's
So
true.
your uncle isn't with you?
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time. We've done our best to shore up the hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it.
Let's hope so.
The power of ice! Okay, so it's a dodge ability.
Joshua?
Let's actually look at what this is. Because I'm fine swapping out my Titan for Shiva for a bit. What abilities does Shiva have? Yeah, whatever. What's she got? This is Dash, Mesmerize, Ice Shards that draw in smaller enemies. Big knockback. Woo! Gravity Crystal, okay. Freeze enemies and knock them back. I kind of like the Grab Crystal. So we're going to power that up a bit. And then I want to go finally finish upgrading my flames. It's got a goddamn another level, huh? Alright, well. And then I need to go here. Yeah, I'm about to hop off. Where is this it? Yeah, this one. Alright. We are saving the game. And this is where we're going to call it for today. Next time, we're going to go meet up with our uncle and hopefully swarm the last big crystal and potentially beat the game depending on how long is left. Otherwise, I might split it into 2 bits. We are going to raid Mr. JX Jacob himself. He's the funny streamer who I watch do stuff a bunch. And I just saved a second time. You know what? It never hurts to have 2 saves. Anyways, see you guys next time, and goodbye.